I don't think you're going to watch this. This is called the meditative view. Now, the meditative view, you're going to have to ask me questions about because it is quite a tricky thing to explain. But only me and Rastafari up the road have done it, and I think it's going to be immortal because it's sort of like when you go to sleep, why do you sleep? Because you have to do rapid eye movement. Why are you doing rapid eye movement? I'll tell you, because you've got to process all the angles that you see every day. So if you're busy, hard working, well, it's going to be very difficult. You're going to be very confused. And when you go to sleep, you'll be knackered. You feel like you need a beer after work because you're confused because you haven't mastered the angles. You see a little dot instead of 180 degrees. I see 180 degrees. I can do the sign of the cross and see my hand. That's what you should be able to do. Now, this is top secret information. You can teach William, because even if you don't make it, William will make it. He's got enough time. I think you will make it. It'll only take you about 10, 20 years. But then you'll keep advancing after that. And I must admit, when you first start doing it, it does hurt a bit. And you have been tortured. So you get a trapped pain body in your mind. But it's trapped. It can't take you over. But it's still alive. And if you do the wrong thing, it will take over. But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is, if you've got a coffee table and you have ornaments, like start off with 4 ornaments and move them around and get a mirror on each end, like those little mirrors that you flip around, get them on each end of the table and point them at the abacus or say, point them at the ornaments, whatever you want to point them at. You feel what you're doing. You don't have to plot, plan, or scheme or force yourself. Just go with the flow. If you want to move the mirror around a bit, move it around a bit. Nothing has to stay in the same place at all. I mean, the thing about Feng Shui, I'll explain it a bit now. There are places for everything. What's in your drawer, you will forget about. So every now and again in the spring clean, you have to go through your drawers and chuck things out. But if there's not much in there, you don't need to. I feel a bit tired now. What I'm saying with meditative view is that reason it should be done inside as well. You have a favourite chair that you always sit in the same. And my alarm clock's going off. Hang on. So it's all about the angles. So your wall in front of you might be 12 foot away. The wall to the left you might be 9 foot away, and this one might be 7 foot away. If you sit in the same chair all the time, and really I don't really want to hear about you unless you've got a question about the meditative view. That is your job for about the next 5 years or 3 years or however long it takes. That's all you got to do. But then also on a Wednesday, I think it's a Tuesday. On a Tuesday, you forget about meditation really. And what you do between 12 and 6 or even earlier. If you wake up earlier at 6 o'clock in the morning and go to bed at 10 and 12 o'clock at night, you need to stand up the whole time. There's a reason for that, because in this book it says that you should be able to stand up and run all day. So if you want to be a fit old man, there's no reason to become decrepit at all. In other countries, old people live in Africa and they climb mountains and stuff. Old people are just as fit, if they're not fitter than the youngsters. You know, they've been doing it a lot longer. So in this country, because of Freedom Pass, that's something I'd love you to wipe out. I've lost mine for some reason. I don't need it anyway. What do I want a Freedom Pass for? It's a curse, man. I'd rather walk somewhere. If I'm going somewhere far, I'll get a cab. I've got enough money now. But I won't get in a cab anyway because I'm frightened to get in a cab in case the driver mugs me or kidnaps me or something. So I can't even get in a car. So hopefully Rap's got a car, and if he's got a car, well, that'll be good because I'll be able to go places for the first time. I've been stuck in here since at least 2017. I've been stuck in this flat. I've been nowhere. I used to go out the front a bit, but I couldn't go far. I used to go to the park a bit, but I can't go far. So it would be nice to get in a car and go somewhere where no one knows who I am. Even if it's just Aldenham Country Park or the Hare Krishna Temple. I like them sort of things. So I have to go really far. Aylesbury, I wouldn't mind seeing when I've done my rave. I'm allowed on the field whenever I want. Maybe we'll build a little palace on there one day. It'd be really nice. But I've got my uncle's place in Watford anyway. So, yeah, I mean, anyway, I think I said enough for the time being, but I want to stress to you, the meditative view is the way of becoming immortal, and that you can only do it by sitting still and doing nothing. If you feel like getting up, you have to fight it. You have to sit still. You really do. It's called monkey mind. You see, you have to defeat what's called monkey mind. Monkey mind will make you get up and want to do things all day long, even if you achieve nothing. Make you put a TV on and whatever. So you really have to do this. I'm sure you're not as conscious as me. I'm positive because your head doesn't do all this movement. So I can do that. No. You can't do all that stuff. You really need to learn that, and so does William as well. He needs to start soon, really. And when he does that, he'll wake up and become more clever because he'll stop thinking and he'll become more considerating. So if you're a one-eyed monkey, you think, you don't consider at all. And there's only me and probably I know two Rastas, me and Boss Rasta. I call him Boss because he's Boss of Norfolk. Now, these guys, they do listen to me, and a lot of them are doing their funny head movements. So I've got quite a hard army myself. Not an official uniform, but if something kicked off, I've got protection. Believe me, no one can break into my property whatsoever. Even if I left all the doors open, they'd either shut them or they just would never come in here. I'm telling you. But I'm going now. All right, thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye.